Chess Rumble is a free verse illustrated novella for middle grade kids, and it's about a 11-year-old boy named Marcus who is like one fight away from getting kicked out of school when he meets this streetwise chess mentor who basically challenges him to fight his battles on the chessboard. You know, life is a game, just like chess is a game. And the problem a lot of teenagers have is they find themselves in precarious situations where they're reacting to something, which is a defensive mode. And, chess teaches you to act on things, an offensive mode. So if you're challenged with something immediate, you don't just do the first thing, you don't do the impulsive thing, which is like a losing proposition, but chess teaches you to step back and look at the bigger picture, to always keep your eyes on the prize, like what the end game is, which is, to get the king or to graduate, and figure out, what's going to happen. If you do this, what are the ramifications 3 moves down? If you do this, what's going to happen here, versus if you do another choice, what's going to happen that route. And so chess kind of makes you think in a bigger picture in regards to your life.
First time I read it, it was very powerful. I felt, like a rock had just hit me, and I just sat there for a while and was like, wow, this is deep. This has some power. And I went back through it and I just read it a bunch of times in a row and just start getting those visual impressions really clear in my mind. And one of the first ones was black and white. It's just this rich black and white. It just felt like it had to be that, because the whole black and white thing symbolizes so many different things. And in the book, there's lots of it there too. I mean, black and white, good and evil, race, all these different things that play into the idea of black and white, and of course chess too. So
his pictures like stop people in their tracks and grab them, and then they read the words and it's like, oh, okay,
yeah.
So
listen to this. You gotta sit down.
Right.
Put your headphones on and listen to this. This is important stuff. Across the board, people are picking up this sincerity in the author's voice, in the illustrator's voice. And that sincerity is the thing that's the key to good work.
And particularly with the language, because, it's told with that very urban voice, first-person voice, which grammatically is not correct. And some people, I was just waiting for some teacher to take offense. It's like, well, that's not proper English, But not a single person has ever said that.
Yeah,
they totally understand what's going on. They totally understand that to reach some kids, reluctant readers, who aren't going to get into Jane Austen or something like that, you have to create bridges. And they've got to have voices. They've got to be represented, so that they can get into books.
Whenever I do like a Chess Rumble presentation to a school, I really talk about chess itself, because it's an amazing phenomenon how close it is to life, in business, in war, and lots of stuff. And the thing is, this country is run by pawns. We are all the pawns. I mean, none of us are like controlling the world. But the thing is, the pawns are the ones that carry the weight, and they're the ones that carry the ability for a nation to grow. And so I like to talk to these kids about that, because they are the ones who are seen as pawns by the society. But the beauty about chess is you can't win a game without a good pawn structure, and you can you throw them away, but the thing is, they're just about the most important piece in the game. And so I think that's interesting.
I hope by reading Chess Rumble, kids gain entry into what reading can be, and not just dismiss it in a culture today that is really a visual culture that is about feeding media to you, but that they can discover the difference between reading and watching something is that in reading you have to actively engage your imagination.